Yo, what's going on YouTube? Today we're reacting to what happened to d4vd. A mystery. If you guys like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and yeah, just get right into it. It's gonna be a banger. Alright, let's go.
I'm not sure if you guys remember, possibly the biggest news in music of this year, but David had some crazy allegations against him, and it feels like we
Okay.
just haven't heard anything from anyone
No,
about
those
it
were
at
some
all.
crazy
Like, is he a
allegations.
suspect? Did he get arrested?
He
What's
looks like a
going on? Well,
some
in case you
psychotic.
forgot, let me
Oh,
briefly
hi.
refresh your
How you
memory.
doing?
Also, by the way, if there's any wind in the background, I don't know what the problem is, but it's just windier than I've ever heard in my life. I feel like I'm in a
There
hurricane,
is.
which is
What the fuck?
unrealistic because I don't live near
But you
the
listen to Daft
ocean.
Punk,
But
so it's
yeah,
fine, I
sorry if
guess.
that's in the background. It's really annoying.
Come on,
Basically,
bro.
David was a guy who was very popular for making songs like Romantic Homicide. This
Fucking
track blew
banger
up in
song.
July of 2022, and shortly after he signed a record deal to Interscope. He continued releasing music, opened for SZA on his tour. He also
Hell yeah.
included that track Feel It for Invincible,
Which is a great
song
song as
that
well.
fans absolutely
W song.
loved. He had a Fortnite collab song called Locked and Loaded, and overall it seemed like he had a cool, likable vibe and personality, which is why everyone was shocked when the news dropped that he was linked to a murder. When the neuse first came out, it was reported that there was a body in his car that had been in there for an extended period
No,
of
I
time
remember
before
when
being
this
found.
came out. That shit
Too
was
badly
fucking
decomposed
crazy.
to be identified.
The
Apparently,
voice,
car
the
had
VC
been
was
at the
wild
impound
that
lot
day.
for a few days. This was after the car had been abandoned a few days before that, without ever being reported missing. According to NBC, a spokesperson for David said he has been informed about what's happened, and although he's still out on tour, he's fully cooperating with the authorities. But he would have been touring for over a month before the body was discovered, according to his tour dates, which is why, like I said, most people figured it couldn't have possibly been him. On top of that, the LAPD said it is one of several vehicles owned by the musician, with many different people using any of the vehicles at any given time. Police didn't arrest him or anything, and he just went on to perform the same night, handing out labubus to the crowd.
Labubus?
Took a turn for the much worse
The
when
fucking
the body was
shit.
identified.
Okay. Good.
And now some breaking news on a major story that we've been following. We have just learned the
Who the
identity
hell?
of a teen found dead inside of the trunk of a Tesla registered to the singer David. Investigators now say that the victim, Celeste Rivas,
Holy
reported
shit.
as a runaway last year, had
Holy
not
heck.
been seen since.
It was the body of a young girl named Celeste, who would have just turned 15 years old. She went missing back in April of 2024 when she was 13, so she was missing for over a year. Of course, this in and of itself doesn't directly link her to David, but TMZ interviewed the girl's mom, who said that her daughter had a tattoo on her right index finger in red ink. Well, David also had the same tattoo on his right index finger. And this tattoo isn't unique to David. I mean, Rihanna, Lindsay Lohan, and Lily Allen also have it. But what makes things miles worse is that the mom claimed her daughter had a boyfriend named David. Right after this news came out, David canceled his show. TMZ confirmed that a house that David was living in was being searched by the LAPD. The house itself was being rented by his manager from Interscope, but there
W pimple patch on the forehead though? Oh shit.
Apparently,
whatever.
LAPD homicide detective searched the house
W
Wednesday
pimple
and
patch?
walked out with a computer and several evidence bags. Shows that there was a photo of David taking just a brief walk from near where the victim originally lived. The person who posted the picture was alleging that David was paying people off, but there isn't any concrete proof on that.
The
All we know
fuck?
for sure is that he was in the area. At the time, I
didn't even heard of that one.
all of the official
What the hell?
information that we had from the police. However, internet detectives did find a weird amount of coincidences. For example, there were a bunch of people on his Discord server who were apparently aware of his connection to Celeste. There were also a bunch of alleged photos of them together and even a stream of them together. There was a weird Reddit post from a guy
That's
who said,
crazy.
"A close friend's little sister from the LE ran away last year, and this is who she was with." This was posted, by the way, before all this came out, so it seemed almost too on the nose to not be true. There was a song that leaked that had her name as the title. There were weird old tweets that were brought into question, and there was a bunch more that I covered in detail in that video. But despite all of this being speculation, it still looked really bad for David. I mean, in my opinion, at the very least, it looked apparently clear that he was guilty of having a relationship with a 13-year-old girl, and he was like 20 at the time or something like that. So
no fucking way.
Was he responsible for her death? Well, let's see where the investigation is at today. The most recent news we have is that David is actually a suspect and is under investigation. His family was summoned to testify in front of a court, and this revealed that while he isn't an official suspect or hasn't been charged, they are looking into him. His family has been challenging the summon to court, saying that the court ordered Mr. Burke to travel across the country to appear before a California grand jury without ever allowing him to see the full documents that justified the extraordinary compulsion. They also live in Texas, which might be part of the reason they don't want to go. Regardless, the police and the courts have taken evidence.
How the fuck would that even correlate?
This case goes public, especially as they investigate.
I'm so confused.
Could make sense because of how high profile this
Rip the
case is.
Tesla.
For example, the LA County Medical Examiner's office was told not to reveal any details about Celeste's death to the public. And the medical examiners aren't happy about this either, saying security holds are virtually unheard of in other countries, and has not been proven to improve outcomes in the legal system. Regardless of all this, David's family
That would make no sense.
challenge the subpoena was denied, so they will have to testify. And because
Well,
they're
yeah.
challenging it, some people think that means they know a little bit about the situation. Lauren
Nah.
Cohen, a journalist for Los Angeles Magazine, has been following this case closely and believes
Pop
that
crime
David's family
TV.
testifying is crucial, and that the reason no one has been indicted or named as a suspect is because they are waiting to hear from his family first, which would imply David is a strong contender for a suspect.
So as of now, March 10th, they have not testified. That is just right now. That could change at any time. But previously, we were under the impression over here at Los Angeles Magazine that the grand jury would be convening through February, and by March, we might see an indictment. I believe that we have not seen one yet because the testimony of David's family is very, very important. And this is my opinion. I'm going to give you a couple reasons why I believe their testimony is
What?
dire. Number one,
Tell us.
the transfer of property. David transferred some of his assets to his mother.
Okay.
Whose idea was this? Was it her idea? Was it his idea? How did he explain
That's a good question.
this?
That's a
Did
mad
they
good question.
Email about this. Was there money exchanged?
Probably fucking
more
Lee.
details. Two, is there or was there a time when David possibly called his parents excessively, emailed them excessively? I'm
Ooh.
thinking maybe if he got himself into trouble and he didn't know what to do, sometimes we call our parents. Well, I want to know. And number three,
I think
his family could establish a
If-
timeline.
if I was suspected in a murder or some sorts of that, the last person I'm calling is my mom's. I don't know about y'all. I'm calling my other people on the outside. On the outside.
They
Jeez.
maybe could tell us a time when David randomly or sporadically flew home to Texas out of the blue. What
Okay,
was he
okay.
like? Did he seem upset?
See that?
Was he
Ooh,
injured?
was he
Did
scared?
they
Was he a
look at his
bitch?
car? Did
Was
they
he
look
a
at his clothes? Did they notice anything
P3DO?
funny?
You know what I mean?
These are just three reasons that I believe their testimony is so important.
Important,
but
yep.
There are a lot more reasons other than what I just listed.
There was also a guy named Neil
okay.
Langston, a social media influencer who's been seen with David often, who was arrested and bailed out of jail in January this year. But this didn't provide too much insight. According to IB Times,
Nah.
he made some weird posts on Instagram, and they said his tone appeared defiant as he dismissed any lingering legal jeopardy regarding his recent detention. Thankfully, I'm legally fine in every way, and boy do I got all my receipts for things. Ha 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 ha. This suggests Neo has documented proof that he influenced the murder investigation. I told so many people that I trust and I thought knew me as a person, my side of things, all for that to be thrown out the fucking window as soon as I got arrested, and they slapped that dickhead's name next to mine. The investigative grand jury of people looking into the case right now.
Okay,
had
okay. I mean,
people like
valid,
the
valid.
Manager in and out of the building to testify, so that's also a little bit of an insight. Regardless, though, we still don't know too much about this case. Investigators
Nah.
are keeping everything under wraps, and
Yo,
it's
Carla.
possible that they're maybe not trying to scare away
What's good?
suspects into running out of the
What's
country.
good?
On top of this, David hasn't been seen or said a peep since all of this came out, which
Facts.
also makes sense.
Facts.
All we really know is that investigators are looking into David as a potential suspect, and if his
Still?
family does end up testifying soon, we could end up with an actual indictment and charges
Ow.
against David or whoever they think is guilty. Anyway, all we can really hope for is justice for Celeste, because
No,
this
W.
case is truly
We do need
horrifying,
justice for
and
Celeste.
hopefully they
Oh
are
my
able to
God, that
prosecute
scared me.
everyone involved with the brutal murder of a 14-year-old girl. to the
Why is she
fullest
looking into
extent
my
of the
soul
law.
like that?
So stick
Ew.
around and subscribe if
The
you guys wanna
fuck?
be kept up with the news on this or any other music-related news. But that's really
W video, W video, W video. W video, indeed.